Don't hurt yourself, Emmett.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So I guess the big question is it more gratifying to wail on Taylor Lautner or to outmuscle Kellen?
They're both really, really satisfying, to be honest with you, so that's a tough one. I think probably wailing on Taylor. I always imagine that scene taking place over a great expanse of space. And we didn't have a whole lot of space to work with, and so we needed to add something that was going to be really assertive and in his face, and so I decided to start basically beating the crap out of him. It's not in the book. She tosses him and goes after him, but she doesn't physically hit him until the end, in which she really, really almost hurts him badly. And yeah, that was fun.
And Taylor was game for all of that?
He was totally game. In fact, he was on a wire for a few of the hits, but for the first one, when she throws him off the stairs, he threw himself down that small flight of stairs. It was pretty, I mean, he's a nut.
Now, I like at the beginning of the movie how sort of animalistic vampire Bella is. Was there a basis to her new posture, to her new movement that she has there?
Yeah, it's interesting because I was the only one who was able to play a newborn, and you are kind of this really fresh, really instinctive, unexpectedly sort of like punchy thing. And I think if you were to just imagine being incredibly strong and kind of like those moments where you're just a little emotional and a little sensitive, what you would do if you could. It's all very rooted in what, I mean, it's animalistic, but it is also, it's human, it's just superhuman. It's like if you were really strong or if you were really fast, what would you do? And if you were, pushed, whatever, to a point. I think the fact that she's a mother as well had a lot to do with it. She's changed as she's giving birth. I think there's nothing more feral than a mother protecting her kid. I mean, you would do anything. And I definitely wouldn't want to stand in anyone's way. It doesn't matter how big you are.
Now, you started with this so young, the business, I mean. Do you and Mackenzie have sort of like a kinship because of that? Do you understand what she's doing and where she's coming from in a different way than you might otherwise?
I really identified with her in that, I did grow up making movies, and you look around and you look at other kids doing the same thing, and you can see that the drive and the desires are sometimes a lot different. Most kids just want to sort of be
kids.
And totally, they just like the attention, and the attention was always the last. That was always something that I needed to like be able to deal with in order to do the job. And she is so. I don't know, like it sounds super pretentious, but she's like such a storyteller. She wants to be a director. She's so professional, and beyond that, like just really true. She never pushed herself, like if she wasn't feeling it, she wasn't feeling it. She never forced herself into anything. She's a really great actress. I was always really wondering like what she was thinking about at a given moment, like really concerned about whether or not she was tired of going back to school and if it was hard for her, and she was always really just solid as a rock. She's awesome.
And were you able to give her advice?
The best advice that I've gotten in my life was never in the form of words. Do you know what I mean? It's always sort of, you choose your role models, and I never wanted to impose anything on her. I think that she's got her eyes open, she's really smart. If she wanted to take something from me, maybe she did, maybe she didn't, I don't know.
Find out what's next in movies, music, and TV at hitfix.com.